It'll be interesting to see if Lewis can do it today.
He looked game in his last fight, Lewis. I was really impressed, and I've got to say, really liked his ring walk, Adrian.
Yeah, he's got a good...
on his own. There's nobody around him, no one
lone
with a phone,
soldier.
no hype crew.
But that's you in the ring when the bell goes. It's just you and the person in front of you. I mean, there is a ref there, but you don't really notice them. They're just sort of floating around.
Does look slightly smaller in terms of natural
in build,
size.
yeah. That'll give him a speed advantage.
Williams wearing the black shorts with green flanks, I suppose you'd say.
Williams looks like he's coming out a bit game, a bit competitive.
6 rounds this one, so more time to
he'll give Oakford a bit of time to figure him out, get a feel for him.
Fighting off the back foot a little bit at the moment.
Yeah, got caught with a double jab backhand not long ago. Looks like Williams is pushing the pace in this one.
It's always nice when the away corner fancies it.
Yeah, it makes an exciting fight.
For the spectator, maybe not for the home fighter.
Absolutely. But I think it's important for these home fighters to get these tests, because when they come up against someone competitive for championships or for championship eliminators, they need to be prepared for that. There's nothing worse than being shocked by pressure on the night.
Yeah, I mean, you know, a lot of these guys who professional away fighters, you know, they tuck up. They don't. I mean, this is my perspective as a non-professional fighter, but how much do you learn from fighting someone like that?
I mean, there is a lot to learn. You learn how to pick your shots better. You learn how to deal with the pressure and nerves of the crowd and everything like that. But you know, you need them to throw back. You need them to work with you to really, you know, improve your skills and to really prepare yourself for, you know, higher up fights. Because you can't go and win titles only boxing journeyman. You're going to have to box the contenders as well. So now that the journeymen are now trying and they're coming more game and more competitive, you really know where you stand as a boxer. And you really know if you belong at the top and belong in championship contests. To be an away fighter, you have to have a serious set of skills if you don't want to get stopped every week. So they've all got a lot of ring IQ, and especially for novice pros, that can be very dangerous because they're so adaptable to different styles.
Wild miss there from Oakford, and he caught one as Williams fought his way off the ropes.
I'll be honest, I think that was a Williams round.
It's been round number 2.
That was a strong start from Phil Williams, but I wonder if that's going to gas him out a little bit. And could that be a bit of Oakford's tactic to let him tire himself out a little bit? It's a much better start from Oakford, more positive, sharper, and working behind that snappy jab.
Williams obviously incredibly experienced and, like you say, high ring IQ. He has been in with some big lads. Been in with Johnny Fisher, who stopped him. Fabio Wardley also stopped him.
Good shot from Oakford. He just has to be careful there after he works not to get caught with one of those wild looping hooks.
How did you score the first round, Adrian?
I had Phil Williams taking it 10-9. Just outworked him and held the centre of the ring and pressured more. I think it'd be disingenuous to say otherwise, but it's a 6 rounder. You can concede a round. But he's got to make sure he wins all the rounds from here on out, Oakford. And he started well in this one.
Having a look, isn't he, at the moment, Oakford?
Trying to find the openings.
Wild right hand over the top, and again falls short. Williams steps off, double jab gets through. taunting him now, and then Oakford takes
Good
the
body
challenge.
work.
That was a
Good body work.
great little double to the body from Lewis Oakford there.
But so far, Phil just looks the much bigger man and seems
He
undeterred.
looks confident, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. Good work there. Good uppercut on the inside. Good left hook there. Lovely shot. Lovely shot. Caught him right on the button of the chin.
A little bit overzealous.
Good work from Oakford.
Williams again fighting back off the ropes.
Looks like he might have a bloody nose, Oakford. You can see him dabbing at it here and there as well. I mean, these boys in these weights, they really punch hard.
You've moved up a few weights yourself. How big a difference does it make?
I mean, with these boys, it's not the sting in the shot that bothers you. It's they'll hit you and you won't know you got hit by it because you'll just wake up later. There's so much force behind these shots. It's really like getting hit by a train. Good
Nice
shot,
right-handed
beautiful
again
shot.
from Oakford, but Williams is firing back off the ropes. Oakford again, the two men exchange. Oakford just trying to push his man back. Right hand
Cracking
gets through
overhand.
and the left to end the round.
Great end to that second round.
Yeah.
Good pressure being applied from Lewis Oakford. He's finding a home for the overhand and the left hook in the exchanges. He's just got the superior speed. I think he needs to keep on the pressure and keep forcing Phil Williams to open up and work with him because he beats him to the punch every time. But when he sits off and waits for him, he lets Phil Williams press him and land his work.
Just traps Williams in the corner. Oakford tries to let his hands go. That one got through. Left hook again and a right. Williams. Bit of bravado there from Phil Williams.
That's normally a sign of having been hurt, though.
Still got almost 4 rounds to go.
That chopping right hand can't really miss.
He fought at cruiserweight, as you said last time out, Lewis Oakford. Do you think he'll go back down there?
I imagine he will do. He's built as a cruiserweight. I think the elite heavyweights would just be far too big for him. But this is lovely movement. He's explosive and fast at the weight. Overcommitting a little bit without taking his feet in.
Lunging left hook just fell short as well there from Oakford, but he's managing to get Williams trapped in the corner.
Those little left hooks on the inside, they're finding a home on Phil Williams' chin. He's having more success sitting on his chest and boxing him on the outside.
Oh, nice left hook. That really resonated in York Hall. You could hear that. Just rolled the shoulder there, Williams, to get away from that right hand, but
good right hand again.
Found its way in there and he's manhandled to the floor by Williams, Lewis Oakford.
He's really found a home for that cuffing right hook.
He started well, Williams, but ever so slowly waning.
I think he blew his gasket a bit in the first round. Probably in an attempt to try and put some manners on Lewis Oakford early, but undeterred, he's coming back with a vengeance.
He's good fighter to watch, Lewis Oakford.
He's very quick for a cruiserweight, Oakford. It's nice and explosive.
Ten seconds or so left of this third round.
Phil Williams is tying up well.
Oh,
good left hook.
Just got out of distance there, Oakford, and that's the end of the third round.
So not a 6-rounder, only a 4-rounder. May have been a last-minute change.
That's a shame, but 3 minutes left for Lewis Oakford to show the crowd here at York Hall what he's about. He's looked good so far, except for, as you say, Adrian, in that first round.
Just a slow starter. But in a 4-rounder, you can't really afford to concede rounds. It's too risky, but if he carries on in the way he did in the last 2 rounds, he's going to win this quite comfortably.
Quite light on his feet for a big man, Lewis Oakford.
Yeah, he moves well.
Tripling up that jab, keeping Phil Williams thinking.
I think that Phil Williams would just want to see this round out relatively unscathed and try and avoid as much punishment as he can. This is nice, good back foot boxing from Lewis, stinging with a jab and shifting his feet, not getting involved in anything too much. Beautiful jab through the guard there.
Showmanship again from Phil Williams, who seems to be enjoying himself this evening, despite, as you say, getting hit by a train repeatedly.
It's not a joke at this weight. The punch power is ridiculous.
Nice left hook off the ropes there from Lewis Oakford. Backs Williams into the corner now.
Some real classy boxing from Oakford here. He's shown his skill set and he's shown why he's beaten 2 undefeated fighters. Oh, sorry, I got that wrong. Ross McGuigan had taken a loss, but 2 fighters with winning records.
He's at 31, Oakford, so you know you've got to sort of admire the fact that he's taking, you know, he's taking on whoever comes his way. You imagine that he'd sort of get to 5-6 fights, and assuming he's won them all, look at area titles.
I assume so. Yeah, I mean, I'm the same age as me. When my license is unsuspended, I'll be back in action, and I'll be doing the same thing, looking to take on all the lads out there in my weight division and try and rack up as many titles as I can. You know, when you get past 30, time waits for no man. You've got to get a rocket up your ass and get to work. This is some very good back foot boxing from Oakford. Good defensive work, avoiding those attempts at double jab backhands.
Last few seconds of the fight. Oh, big right hand from Oakford as he tries to finish with a flourish. And there we go. 4th and final round.
Cracking
to a
bout.
close. How have you got that, Adrian?
I've got Lewis Oakford winning 39-37.
Well, let's
but
see.
I could see the referee giving it to him 40-36.
It's your mate next up.